Alright, hi, how are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Yeah, well, my name's Milani. I'll be your nutrition counselor today.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so what brings you in today?
I'd just like to get some general nutrition tips. I notice that I'm really hungry when I get home at night, and I've just heard a couple myths about eating carbohydrates and gluten-free diet, and just to generally bulk up my day and make my meals more healthy.
Alright, well, we'll definitely go ahead and talk about those topics.
Okay, great.
Alright, so right now we're going to go ahead and talk about just generally getting more information about how your current weight is, your diet history, and your 24-hour recall, which is what you eat within a 24-hour period.
Okay.
And then I'll gather more specific information after that, and then we can go from there.
Sounds good.
Alright, so right now, what is your current weight?
I am 130.
130. Alright, and have you always been 130, or have you, in high school, have you been a different weight?
In high school, I was 150.
150. Alright, and do you know more or less why you're at your current weight?
I just started exercising more, and like I said, I'm trying to be pretty health conscious, so I'm trying to learn as much about healthy diets as I can.
Alright, and since you are exercising more, how often do you exercise?
I exercise about 4 or 5 times a week for probably about an hour.
1 hour. Alright, and what kind of workouts do you have?
I alternate between weightlifting and then cardio. I really like to take spin. That's my favorite class.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
And spin. Alright, and do you take any supplements or any medication currently?
I'm just on birth control, that's all.
Alright, and so do you take, how often do you drink alcohol?
Probably I guess 3 times a week. I have a glass of wine with dinner.
Okay.
I've sorry to interrupt, but I've heard some theories about if wine is good for you or not. I've heard that it's healthy for you to have a glass of wine a day, red wine. Is that good for your heart?
There have been some studies saying that 1 glass of red wine was a day is good for your heart, and for it reduces some risk of cardiovascular disease.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's some studies saying that there's some benefits about that, but it's always good, but with moderation. No.
Okay, so not a whole bottle.
No, definitely not a whole bottle.
Okay.
Okay, and then how often do you go out to dinner?
Probably 4 times a week.
4 times a week.
Yeah.
And usually, what is your preference? And we usually go out.
I like to try to eat healthier, I'll eat flame broiler or L&L or Chipotle or something. But I still I love pizza. I gotta have pizza sometimes.
That is a good one as well. All right, and how do you drink any caffeine?
Yes,
coffee?
I have definitely have coffee in the morning.
Coffee in the morning. Okay, and how often do you drink? About how many glasses a day do you drink? Of water.
Of water. Probably 1.
1.
1 water bottle.
1 water bottle.
Yeah, I usually drink that while I'm working out.
Okay. Alright, and I got that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our 24-hour recall before. Like I said before, it's just an overview of what you eat throughout a 24-hour period. Okay, and also let's go ahead and talk about your work schedule as well, or you go to school. And what time do you wake up in the morning?
I wake up at 6:30.
6:30. Right, and when you wake up in the morning, do you drink any coffee?
I usually have coffee right away.
Coffee right away.
Yeah.
And how much coffee do you really?
Probably I don't know, 1 cup.
1 cup.
Yeah.
Any creamers?
I just press the cup on the Keurig.
Oh, the Keurig. The automatic one.
Yeah, I have maybe 3 tablespoons of cream.
Okay. And then from 6:30, go ahead and tell me what you do throughout the day.
Okay. Probably at like 7 or 7:30. Probably 7. I have breakfast, and I usually have like scrambled eggs, and then like some bacon if I have it on hand, and like 2 pieces of toast. And then I go to school around 8. And then probably around like, I don't know, like 1, or probably I like work out, and then around 1 I usually bring like a granola bar, and I get a cup of coffee from Starbucks. And then I usually get home around 6:30, so I'll eat around 7, because I'm like starving by the time I get home. And I have usually like some chicken breasts with some broccoli and cauliflower, and then probably like an hour later at like 8, I usually have some like chips and like ice cream. I'm trying to like really knock that off, but like I'm just like starving.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm still hungry, I'll have a bowl of cereal.
And then around what time do you go to bed?
Like 11.
Around 11?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you do you also work outside of school, or do you?
Yeah, but I only work on the weekends.
On weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So how's your stress level in rating to like 1 to 10?
Probably like, I don't know, like 7. School's pretty stressful, and then balancing all of that with like, like work and everything. It's just
You can.
takes a toll.
Yes, it does. It can be very stressful. Alright, so going back, so you do wake up around 6:30 in the morning,
Mhm.
and you drink a coffee. How big is your coffee? Like, about how much do you drink?
Just like a cup. Yeah.
Okay, and then you did say you use about 3 teaspoons of creamer. What kind of creamer is it? Like sugar-free, or just like regular creamer?
Just like regular vanilla.
Okay, and then for breakfast, you did say you would have some scrambled eggs. How many eggs do you eat?
Like 3.
3 eggs?
Mm-hmm.
And then how many pieces of bacon do you eat?
Like, probably like 3.
3. And then you do 2 pieces of toast. And what kind of bread do you use for your toast?
I use like whole wheat.
Whole wheat.
Mm-hmm.
And do you use any butter on there?
Yeah, I definitely put butter on it.
Okay, about how much do you use?
I don't know, like that much.
Not much. Okay, about 2 tablespoons. Alright, and then after breakfast you get ready and you go to school around 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you eat, so from 8 o'clock to 1, you have like a granola bar and then Starbucks. What kind of granola bar?
I eat like the NutriBullet.
The NutriBullet. And then for the Starbucks, what kind do you order?
I get like a venti vanilla latte.
Okay, and then from there, from 1 p.m., and so you go to school, and then you come back home around 6:30 at night, and then you have your dinner around 7 o'clock. And then for your dinner, you say you would have chicken. About how big is your chicken?
Like a breast size. Like a normal breast.
Breast size. And then for your broccoli and cauliflower, about how much do you? Palm size.
Yeah, probably like a palm of each.
Palm of each. Alright. And then about around 8 p.m. we have you would sometimes have a bag of chips,
Mm-hmm.
and then some ice cream. And what kind of ice cream do you normally eat?
Like it's like turtle ice cream.
Turtle ice cream.
Yeah.
About how much do you have? A cup?
Yeah, probably like my palm.
Palm.
Like a cup, yeah, I guess.
Okay, and then sometimes you eat about a bowl of cereal as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and what kind of cereal do you?
Special K.
Special K.
Mm-hmm.
And do you use any milk with that?
Yeah, I drink almond milk.
Almond milk. Okay. And then from there, do any go to bed around 11 o'clock. All right. Okay, that's perfect. So let's go ahead and talk about your 24-hour recall. There are some inconsistencies in there. I did notice that there are a big gap between your meals, between your breakfast until dinner. You'll notice you don't have a lunch meal. Do you know more or less why you know?
I'm just really like busy, and I don't know. I guess I just don't really think about like grabbing lunch on my way out. I have like granola bar and the coffee because like I'm really tired, and then I just worked out, so I like, try to eat a little bit something. But then by the time we get home, I'm starving.
Alright, and then also I've noticed that you are not consuming a whole lot of water as well, or anything to drink. It seems like just coffee and some caffeine. Okay. Do you like any fruit, or is there a specific, or you just don't like them at all, or do you want to try to is there specific ones you
I like bananas.
You like bananas?
Yeah.
Okay, are there ones some that you don't like?
I don't really like apples.
Okay, let's go ahead and set some goals, and so we can improve on your eating habits, and go ahead and improve that.
Okay.
Okay, so what is one goal that you would like to set for yourself when it comes to your eating habits?
Well, you said I have like a big gap, and I don't know if that would like help with my eating later at night.
Yeah, it will. With having some snacks and even having a meal in the middle of your day, it does help with your eating habits at dinner. So it wouldn't have you have the urge to keep on eating in big portions of what you're consuming at once. So
maybe I could like bring like lunch to school, or like get lunch on school.
Yeah, you can do that. Definitely, that's a good idea. And then another thing you can do to set up for your lunch. I did notice there's a huge gap between after your dinner till you go to bed. So you can also utilize that time to prep for your lunch or your snacks in between, so you can take to school.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And then, so go ahead. Maybe another goal that we can set is maybe pack some more snacks in between your main meals and then time to go.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, I could bring like a banana to school. Like that's pretty easy to like grab.
Yeah, of course. Yes, definitely. Banana is a perfect snack you can take with you. All right, and then what is another goal that you can do? Maybe something with your water consumption?
Yeah. Well, the reason I don't really drink water is because I don't really care for it. Like it's just really like plain.
Plain. Okay. So what you can do for your water that a lot of people are starting to do is infusing fruit into your water. Okay. So if you put like a slice.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, if you put like a slice of lemon in there, or even some strawberries, and it does add flavor.
Okay.
And plus, they can also water, not having enough water in your body, and that can also have a bad, kind of deteriorates, like a mixed signal in your body. So you think that you're hungry, but really it's just dehydrated. Okay. Okay, so you did say that you had 1 glass of about 1 water bottle a day. Normally, for an average, we would like to aim for 8 ounces of water, so that's maybe 8 water bottles. So from 1 water bottle a day, maybe we can increase it to what is more comfortable for you.
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. So let's go ahead and aim from 1 water bottle to 3 a day.
Okay. I can. I have some of those like eco-friendly ones at home, and I could probably like take one Oh, that's just cool.
Yes, and that is a really good option to take it with you. And then and then at home, just slice your fruit, put it in there, let it sit there for a little bit, and you automatically have that flavor in there.
Okay, cool.
All right. So for our first goal that we set, we have lunch, and then our second goal is to start carrying more snacks. So banana would be a great option there. And then also another option would probably be: are there any vegetables that you like to eat, or you don't, or you dislike?
Well, I like the broccoli and cauliflower that I eat at night.
Yeah. So do you like hummus? Have you tried hummus?
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. Well, another option, a lot of people are doing, having little small packets of a little hummus, so you can, if you like that.
Oh, I think I've seen those before.
Yeah, and you would have a little, and then bring some broccoli on the side, dip it, and that's a great snack for them.
Okay.
You do that. And that's a good option as well. And then for our third goal, we have water. So we increase from 1 water bottle to 3 a day. Okay. Okay, do you have any questions for me? You want to discuss over?
So how am I going to be monitored on my goals?
So what we can do to see how you're progressing, we can maybe come back a week from now and discuss how you're doing. And then if you do have any more difficulty or you just want to add more goals, we can always discuss that.
Okay, cool. Because that would really help. Because I'm the type of person that needs to be kept accountable, or else I'll just fall off the wagon.
Yeah. Yes, of course. So we'll just come back in about a week, and we can definitely go and see how you're progressing in your new plan.
Yeah. Okay. I also had a couple questions. I've heard a lot about gluten-free diets, and that it's better to eat gluten-free, and that's the new healthy trend.
Mm-hmm.
What is your opinion on that?
Well, for gluten-free, that's actually not beneficial for a healthy person unless you have a serious health condition like celiac disease. For a person who has celiac disease, they cannot sufficiently absorb or process gluten, so they have GI issues. So that's why they have gluten-free. But for us, it's not really beneficial. It doesn't have any. It's basically a meth.
Okay.
It's not nothing.
Okay, cool. So I don't need to buy gluten-free burger or anything?
No, you do not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Also, since I work out so much, do you think it would be beneficial to take a protein shake before or after I work out, or I don't know, I've heard pre-workout is good or something like that?
It's always good. It depends on what you want to do. There's several different proteins you can take. If you're more for a supplementation and to make sure you have your requirement of protein, that's always there's more a slow absorbing protein for that. But if you're looking for a workout protein, it's always good to have it either 30 minutes before or after. So this protein is there for helps you recover. It's a good recovery agent for your muscles. So because as you're exercising, you are tearing your muscle fibers.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be so protein is always good as a supplementation for just your regular meals or as a recovery agent when you go exercise as well.
Okay. And then what about this whole myth that carbs are bad?
Well, carbs are not bad. It's more of carbs are usually it's the energy storage. So for someone that's really active like you, it's always good to have some carbs before you go ahead and exercise. Because without the carbs, you're just gonna get a lot of side effects like a lot of headaches. You're not thinking straight. And that's probably another contribution of you having that hunger pains later throughout the day at night, because you're not having that adequate amount of carbs. And without having that, you're always going to feel hungry.
So is it it's not bad to eat carbs?
It's not. No, it's not bad to eat carbs at all.
Oh.
So
Okay.
anything that if there's anything that has like a time limit,
Mhm.
like do not eat carbs after 6 or
Yeah.
do not eat fruit after 3 p.m. That's a myth. It's not.
Oh,
It's not.
I didn't know that. Okay, last question.
Yes.
What about like all this juicing trend?
Juicing trend.
Yeah, like people are like completely replacing their diets with like just juice, just fluids.
Juice fluids.
Is that like safe?
And the juice, it's a fad, so it's not really safe per se. Juicing is more of how you can help increase your vegetable and fruit intake because you're drinking that, and a lot of people like to eat it. But just replacing your whole meal entirely is can be bad if over abusing it. Because then if you keep doing it just a liquid-based diet, then you're not really getting sufficient nutrients. Like when you're juicing, you're not getting all the fiber that you need. And fiber is good for to reduce constipation and bloating and going to using the restroom.
Yeah, because like my roommate, like she's like, oh, I need to drop like 5 pounds. I have to juice this week or whatever. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know if that's like healthy or not. That's all.
It's juicing is a good tool to supplement your diet with fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Like, yeah, but
But it shouldn't, like,
for a
just
long
eat
term,
it.
yeah, it's not good at all. You're not getting the adequate nutrients that you need.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Right, do you have any other questions for me?
No, I think that's all. So I'll just work on these goals and then I'll come back and we can like reevaluate.
Yes, we definitely do.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you in about a week.
Yeah, thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.